Gentlemen, what was it like to work together again?
It was great. It was a terrific script, really fun parts to play again, the continuing adventures of these two guys, and we had a wonderful time making this, I think, very funny movie.
What's going on in your lives? What's happening in Paul's life?
Paul, let's see.
Paul Sorvino.
Paul Sorvino. Paul found love. He found. Oh God.
He's in prison.
He's in prison.
He's been in prison since the last one. Someone's trying to kill him. He calls me because he's flipping out. I got to help him. I go. I think he's faking that he's crazy. I buy it. They release him in my custody. I've got this maniac I've got to bring home to my wife, who things are tense with us, and my son, who's now the size of a small planet, and everything's changed in my house, and it's tense. And my father has died in the beginning of the movie, so I'm grieving and don't really need this stray puppy that I have to bring home, and then he's got to go straight. I've got pressure on me from the state of New York that I have to watch him and make sure he lives a straight life, and they think it's going to lead back into life of crime, so they're following him. So there's tension on me all the time to keep him straight, and he's got to try and live in a straight world.
What kind of a house guest is he?
Huh?
Bob?
What kind of house guest?
Uh-huh.
Oh well, he's a little big in the house, a little bit of the way it's a bull in the china shop. In fact, as long as the stuff is funny, I'm happy. But some of it I was wondering about. But anyway, he's there and has his girlfriend there, and he's pretty out there.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just he's the wrong guy to live in my house, and he knows it. But he's got to. He's required to. So, but he's just being him. And my job is to make him a different him, or let him see that there is a possibility of a different him. And then he can't resist the temptation, it seems, of getting back into a life of crime.
What are the things that he tries out before giving up?
Well, I have someone who works with me that facilitates people and helps them get jobs. So he goes to work he tries working as a car salesman. He works in a diamond district trying to sell jewelry. He gets a job as a greeter in a restaurant, and none of this works for him. But it's very funny pieces in the film. Until he gets a job as a technical advisor on a gangster show a la Sopranos, where he becomes a technical advisor on that show.
Now, both your characters are dealing with father-son issues. Is that central to this movie?
Yeah, it helps. I mean, it's a common thing for both of us that's important.
How do you gentlemen make the comedy work among you two? Is it?
Well, I think we're just very open with each other. We know these characters. We know what we have to do. We respect the characters that we play, and Harold Ramis, who directs the movie, is very good in letting us go, but also guiding us at the same time, never letting it go too far sometimes. And then when it's time to go far, he lets us do that too. So he's a very good, easygoing presence on the set.
Bob, you get to sing.
Yes. Yes.
How's that?
That was fun. Yeah.
Did you take voice
I
classes?
took, yes. I worked on the songs and not much choreography. It was more stunt choreography actually at the end of the day. But there was a choreographer, a very good choreographer, who helped us. I forget her name at this point, and a very good vocal coach, Michael Danziger, and I tried my best. And now.
Is there analyze that 3?
If this ends in 30 minutes, in 30 seconds, it may be. Listen, let's see how this one does. Hopefully it'll do well and people will like it as well or better than the first one. And if they want to see us again, we'll sign up.
Thank you very much.
Okay.